in 2019, I heard Ash speak for the first time, and it came from my whole heart for the people. His honesty, it just prevails. You can tell how honest he is. And he's a visionary start, and I'll keep saying it. Visionary genius, Mr. ASH MUfareh. He's full. I know everybody else does. And thank you so much, Ash. It's just an honor, and God bless you and your family.
You're welcome, brother.
Oh, thank you, Jerry. That is beautiful. I wish I could go deliver stuff with you so we can chat. Sounds like an honorable man. I would love to hang out with you. I appreciate you. And I love you back. Back to you, brother.
Okay, Orlando. All right, Jerry Nix, thank you for your service too, my brother. Always good to hear your voice and see you on here. I'm glad you made it. Let's go to Mr. Kevin Mountain Man Rutledge. Kevin, come on, man. Unmute yourself.
Hey, Chris. Wow, that's two tough acts to follow right there. Just want to say how grateful I am, and it is an honor to be here. Thank you for inviting me. So it's good to see Ash. You look good. You look great, and you look strong and confident. I expect nothing less. And Marty, I know you can't see you, but the news is that we've been hearing is good. God is good. I feel very good about your prognosis, and very good news. I heard what I always hear. You know, I heard this man speak for 6-7 years, and never just moved on along. We got into a situation, and we figured out what we had to do to fit, and we continue. This is no different. I have full confidence in what we're doing. I felt it for a long time. At first, it was just another opportunity, and that caught me at a time when I was not looking for it. I was about done with this whole ball game. There was something, little boys, that said, you know, Kev, just give it one more shot. Just give it one more. And I said, all right. And I watched, and I learned, and I watched, and the more little things I'd pick up along the way, revealed. And I was starting to see how, yeah, this is totally different. And we've had this air about us. We've had this camaraderie. When's the first time have you was ever in another opportunity, and you had friends? When's have you ever promoted for them? I never did. I had good friends. I never promoted for Dave Marty or helped Chris Bill. That was the first time I ever did anything like that was here. Because it didn't matter. And if I promote this, and if I made Marty look good, or if I shine a light on somebody else, it only made me look better. It only promoted all of us. And that's who we are. You know, one. And I am ecstatic. I know I don't always look at old. Give me a break. but I'm bubbling, you know, I'm hurting. I am hurting. Not everything is right in my life. You know, guess what? I wasn't promised every right in my life. I'm concentrating on the things that are right and on those. I'm hooking up with the sunshine. I'm hooking light. I'm hooking up with positivity. I'm not concentrating on what. Concentrating on what I have, where I'm going. And I got a big God in my life. And I got a lot of people in my life because I know how to pray. Now, I believe in prayer. I believe in music. I've seen what it does. Ash, love you, brother. Love to be blessed beyond measure. And I hope you all do too, because we're in a very special place. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you. I didn't take it. It's still with you, brother Chris.
Brother asked real quick question. Did you
Sure.
want to get cut off?
If the live, if it's done, we're good. However, this being recorded, you could just share it up. Used afterward.
Okay.
Bonus.
Everyone thought just it dropped out. So I'll let them know it's recorded.
Because that, okay, or what was on YouTube, that's the message. Now, anything here is extra, and just have respect for the speakers, like yours, just in case, you know. In case of any topic or anything, I think it was good for what was streamed live. All right, back to you. And I am, leave me alone, okay? I'm not gonna keep this, okay? I do it. I'm not gonna keep doing this.
Just give me the finger, give me the right finger.
The right finger, wink, or okay. You have to see me on the screen. No, I'll try. I'm improving. I'm still growing. Yeah.
Julie, did you want to say something? I'm sorry.
Yes. No, this part will get cut out from the as soon as we finish all the comments and questions, Chris, you're gonna do a statement opening to introduce this recorded session. When we finish, we're gonna take that recording, put it in as an introduction to the this session, and then we're gonna have a beautiful recording. And then as that's done, it's gonna be live stream out to all the channels. So this is a commenting session, but you're gonna have to make a statement as soon as we're done. You have to do it now, but we'll cut it and we'll patch it and we'll make it beautiful and we'll put it out there.
Okay. Thank you, Julie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mrs.
And at some point, you're able to make a statement or something. Everybody, say hello to everybody. I'm sure they would be, happy to hear you. Just to make sure you're fine. It depends on their mission where you are. Everybody knows he's at the hospital. It's annoying to be there, but it's the right place to be at now.
Marty, do you want to speak right now or do you want to wait?
If you can, anytime, just speak. Yeah. Obviously, we cannot put the camera on, but at least you have to tell us.
He might have fell asleep. He might have fell asleep.
What are you wearing? Okay, this is not being recorded, right?
Yeah, I hope he's got that gown. I hope he's got that gown in the right way, All right, Marty.
Okay.
Text me, Marty, if you want to speak.
I know what's in your head. I know what you're thinking on. Okay, you had a bad graphic.
Terribly. All week, man. All week.
All right, we needed that laugh. All right.
Yeah, we did.
He makes us crack up like we're worried about him, but he makes us laugh really.
Yeah, he's writing a book now called Hospital Stories by Marty DeGarmo.
It's so funny. Yeah. That's helpful, to be honest with you. It's a good
Yeah.
medicine.
Yeah, it is. All right, Marty, you let me know. Text one of us. I'm gonna bring on beautiful Miss Romella. How you doing, Romella? Come on, open your mic.
You hear me?
Oh, I can hear you.
We can hear you quickly.
Hi. I was very excited to see that I was going to be on the panel. I'm here a lot, but I talk so much on these things. But first, one of the things that I have to say is that I get really a joy out of watching Ash laugh and smile. There's something about the way that he smiles and laughs that just, I don't really makes me feel good. But anyway, about 7.5
Never
years.
told you this, Mola.
What?
I laughed until I met Susie.
I could understand.
I'm kidding.
I could understand.
Me
No,
to enjoy fun.
yeah, I'm glad you did that for you. She did it for me too. I'm lying on my sister's bed. I was homeless, and I had just left this fourth online company, and I think you were in it too. And before I left that company, I said to myself, God, I just know that you're gonna come up with an online business where the company's gonna do the recruiting for you. Because how could this industry last if you don't do that? Because crushed I'm finished. And all of a sudden, that company sends me your recording. And I was like, oh my God, someone doing it. But how many of us heard through audio his heart, his soul there with him just from the audio? I was like, oh my God. Amber, Ash and I had spoke just a couple of times. I remember I called him and I was, you could see through the whatever they are, those some stuff that it was done from, it sounded like Indian people, writing it. Can I fix the grammar? So I was able to fix the grammar, and that's really all I could do, not a Marty or a Chris or anybody. I'm not, I can go to the health food stores, sit and sell. This kind of selling is not for me. And as Ash through all of this being betrayed, I could feel, because when I left the natural food industry, the natural food industry was all hippies and intelligent people, and I wrote a book, and I was in the publishing industry, and then my ghostwriter tries to rob me. I get another ghostwriter. She tries to rob me a week before. My publisher didn't pay me for 2. And like, is this what the world is? Is this? Am I? Wake up! You can't trust people right away. And I was always the kind. Everybody's my family, and they're like, it was a very hard thing for me, honestly, to go, wow, I can't trust people. I have to earn, they have to earn my trust. How am I going to figure this out? I mean, that's really the way that it is. You have to, these people have to earn your trust before you can just trust them. And, Ash, he was the same animal like me. You just trusted because, and also the law of attraction. Come into my life that's not supposed to be here. Well, we'd have people come into our lives to teach us lessons, big, hard, fat lessons, and they're supposed to be there. So, and watch him going through all of this, and he's going through it publicly. It was like, wow, you know, and he'd be on his knees and he'd get up, and he'd be on his knees and he'd get up, and it was like, I don't have to worry about anything for the future. I have to worry now, and I had to go back to work, and I was like, I have to go back to work. And I met the most amazing people that are going to be my friends forever. I worked at an amazing, so it was like, okay, at least while I'm waiting for the big prize to come, I had the gift of having to go back to work, to meet these people, to pay my bills, to enjoy these restaurants. So I just wanted to say, Ash, my heart was so there for you, because not to say that I totally understand, but I understand what it's like to go, oh my God, I can't trust people straight from the beginning. I have to make sure that they're worth it. You know, that is a huge lesson to learn in front of a zillion people. So I want to thank you, because I know my future is so bright that I need to wear sunglasses. All of us. We don't have to worry because of Ash. And patience, we all learn patience from this, and faith and friendship. And I'm glad that I was able to be on to say all this, because it's always been here. I can't get on a lot, but I listen to all you guys, and thank you all. And
Did we just lose her?
I think we lost her.
Oh, thank you too, Romola. No, she's gonna be able to get.
She clicked the wrong button somehow.
Yeah.
Well, that was
No
very,
problem.
very nice what she said.
Very nice.
Mr. David Dak Roseski, my brother, unmute yourself, please.
Hello. Just got a couple of things I wanted to say, but I wanted to start out with I was talking to Pat Parent this morning, and she asked me to say hello, and she's to Ash and everybody, and she sends her love and prayers to Ash and his family, as do I every night.
Thank you, David, and thank you, Pat. Appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure, brother. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Indeed.
You know, like everybody else, you know, initially I got here, you know, for the money, but, you know, I started listening, you know, I got here when there was only 2 videos, you know, that you had made, and I was listening to the
Adios.
audios. Yeah. Sorry. I'm a carpenter and a tattooist. This stuff is out of my.
To be clear, video was invented then, okay, but they were just audio recording there.
Okay.
I don't want
But-
people to have the impression they were so old that we still didn't have videos.
Sorry. I didn't mean to make it sound like that. But you know, I started listening to you, and I started listening to your heart. You know, I listened to your words, but I started listening to your heart, your integrity, and your intentions, you know. And you know, turning out that the ONPASSIVE turns out to be just the first version, you know, that's okay, you know. I gotta say, I give you a lot of respect and love for being able to come out, you know, with dignity, honor, and self-respect, and tell 1.4 million plus people that, you know, we had some problems and we're regrouping. You know, I learned a few things, but I'm coming back like an Avenger. You know, I look at you as our version of Tony Stark. I think you're awesome, and I thank you. You know, I think
Okay.
about all the people with the haters and the people talking smack. I don't know why they have to do that. I really don't. It's just, I mean, they chose to be here. You know, the fact that the first version of ONPASSIVE is going by the wayside, it's okay. You know, because honestly, what I invested money, which actually we got back, and you know, I have nothing invested here. You know, I just I'm having a brain. Yeah, I just you know, you always over deliver. Just out, hold on. Yeah, and what we need to do is just shut up, be quiet, like you said. Let you do the talking, let you do the promotions, and what we need to do is just stay calm, keep our mouths shut, and about what we're going to be doing.
I your wallet. You're not going to be harmed. Okay. I wanted to tell Romola the same. She probably would hear it. You don't ever expect that we're going to cause any harm to you, whether it's money or time lost. We are going to make sure that your time is well worth it. Okay. And my is constantly that we're going to bring the most possible value to you. And if you were talking about commissions and all of that, to be honest, David, I wish there are no restrictions. My wish or intention is to give what I give, or the way I want to give is kind of, it's that crazy. Okay. So that's one of my challenges. I need to find, I needed to find a better way that I'm able to give as much while it stays legal for the sustainability and you know, continuous plan. But there are many things that are not in my hand, and we have to abide by the system. So it's not. It doesn't mean it always makes sense. We just have to play by the book.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound like I was worried about anything. I'm not. I was just
No,
getting.
I'm just saying to everybody, David. No, you're too nice. Okay, I'm that. Really, sometimes I feel like I'm an idiot. I don't come across the way I want to. I'm just saying to everybody that don't ever expect any harm or damage or money loss or time. You can always expect what the best possible thing we can provide to you. David and everyone. I'm not just saying David. Yeah, you are included. Money is included, but I can tell you something. I promise you something, that you have a good brother and a good friend for life. Okay? Never gonna disappoint you. If that means anything to you.
Oh, it means the world to me, Ash. It does.
Appreciate you.
Like I said,
And
I believe in you and your vision. I believe in you.
I'm not gonna be low throughout the session for sure, Brother Chris, because I may be high.
He called
You know why? I'm drinking weed, so I may get high. So that
check those ingredients in there before you drink that.
is, I'm sure there's grass. Grass is weed, so.
And Tony Stark, you start flying around.
It's delicious. Wow, some apple is sweet. Yeah.
Have you ever been called Tony Stark before?
No.
Yeah,
First
well,
time.
just don't fly around, okay? Because I'm out of here if you start flying.
Okay.
Thank you very much, David. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
Next, the lady.
May I say something, Brother Chris? Now, on a serious note, if anybody has a question, okay, or something in regards to the business, I appreciate the comments and the compliments and all of that. Of course, I'm interested. But if you're all okay, if anybody has a question, or want to give a good like a business feedback in that regard, if we can take that first, and then we can leave the chatter, the social or the socializing to the end. So if it's okay with you, I'm suggesting to give priority to take care of business first.
Sounds like a plan. Diane, can you take care of business right now, or are you going to share your screen?
My hands are up here. Hey, thanks, Chris and Julie and Marty, for inviting me. Hey, Ash, I have missed you.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm here.
Good, good. Hey, I always keep things short and sweet. I'm excited that there's a bigger vision and bigger project, and you're surrounded with exceptional exceptional people. Just know that I'm here, and if I can do anything to help along the way, you just have to ask. Thank you for everything.
Of course, appreciate you. Always good to see you.
Yeah, I have a request. Just don't hit those buttons again, Diane. All right.
Uh,
Go ahead, Ash.
yeah,
What? Back to you, Orlando.
Julie, or you are a co-host, so you see the share, okay, screen. If you click that, okay, just don't allow multiple people. Just like keep it for the host, and that's it.
Yeah. Very
Okay,
good.
so nobody can.
I got you. I got it.
It was still-
Brother DeGarmo said that he's having a treatment at the moment, so
yeah.
obviously he was listening, but hopefully he will chime in when he can. All right, back to you.
Chris, we have a question coming up on Monsoon,
Of
Chris.
course.
Well, she's next. Miss Moonsun, come on, unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum, Brother Ash. Hope you are
Walaikum
fine.
salam. Is that real name? Like moon and
Yeah.
sun? Wow.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
Did you realize her
So,
name,
greetings.
everybody? Moon, but her family, like your parents called you Moon Sun when you were born? That's
Yeah.
your birth name?
Yeah,
Wow.
Winston. Yeah. Moon is mother, my mom, and son is my dad. So, combination of my mom and dad, my name
Wow.
is.
Well, nice to meet you. My name is Moon, Sun, Star, Mars.
So, greetings to all in the panel and to everyone who are watching it live now. So, actually, I had 2-3 things to ask you, Ash.
Of course,
First
you're from
part
India, right?
are, yeah.
3.
First
Go.
part are first part are a few questions, and the other part is request. So my first question is, as you said in the last webinar, that this new project is totally a different one from ONPASSIVE. So will you throw some light as to how founding members who have purchased products will be placed in this project, or the founding members will be treated as same initially? My
Have you
second
talked to
question,
George before you come here?
no,
Okay.
my
Go
second
ahead.
question is, okay, my second question is, when are the new products coming, and whatever products will have one-time purchase option or monthly? And my last question is, are the payouts and pay-ins both in crypto and fiat in fiat money? Now the second part is my humble and kind request to you is that the who are connected with me are really living in compromised life. So I pray to God that whatever you are coming up with, please at your earliest possible time, something to support your families. So thank you, my brother Ash, and remain always blessed.
Thank you so much. I should make I don't know what everybody thinks, but I should make an exclusive session for our Indian members and make sure that somebody also explain it in Hindi on the spot. That I want somebody that understand Hindi too, because they could say the wrong thing even on the spot. I don't see those questions except from India, okay, for some reason. And my assumption or my analyst is the first round in ONPASSIVE obviously wrong message by so many Indian leaders, or the source was not even accurate. And now we are suffering the consequences, which is basically they do have lots of confusion in a way. What we try to say that they're still missing up, like mixing up. If it's okay, Moonson, everybody, if it's okay, let's plan to have like a special session for Indian. These questions are really kind of like relevant to Indian. Said this hopefully once straighten with them in their time zone and get as many Indian leaders as possible. I don't speak Hindi. I assume everybody talks that, but can invite them live or at least have the recording on YouTube where they can refer to it anytime they have a confusion. So we can list all those confusions or points and then just the record straight.
Great advice. Because we're done here.
It was nice to meet. That's a beautiful, unique name, honestly. Like, wow, that's really nice. Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Hopefully, we can make a meeting and you would be there also, and we can those points to our Indian brothers and sisters.
Okay.
Of course.
Very good. Very good.
Back to you.
This is why we love the question. Ash always has a great answer for it. Yeah, there is a lot of confusion in the. Don't want them to be confused. We want everyone on the same page. So great idea, Ash. Miss Pam Turner, come on, USA, Canada. I don't know where you're from, but come on, open that mic.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Ash. Wow. What a great day it is. First of all, I'm honored to be here, as always. And it's been a long time, so this is like old homework for me. Here on the panel to say so many friends and family. I wish my sister would raise hand. She had good to say. But anyways, I want to thank Dawn and the family and to everyone who knows and loves them. So that's all of you guys. My prayers for everybody. Sound like you're much better at it. But what I was going to say is, with what's going on with ONPASSIVE, it's trial and error. My garden's always a work in progress. That's it in a nutshell. Is work in progress. I know that that's what's going on, and that's awesome. And we trust everything that's going on. We have no doubts in our mind, although family members that are giving us a bit of flack, but that's okay. It's we're all right with that. Thank you so much for your stamina. You never quit. We love you so much. Love you all, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Still with you, brother.
Thank you, Pam. Look at this guy, Umlati. I can think of it. It took me 4 years to learn how to say that last name. Victor Umlati, come on, bro.
Good afternoon, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Ash is want to sing?
Oh, that's Victor. Oh,
yeah, thank you.
For Chris, yeah.
Yeah, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are all over the first of all, I want to really appreciate you, Ash, for all you do. Imagine what you go through on a daily basis, you know, on this massive, humongous. And I said, wow, this is unbelievable. Really appreciate you for. I want to say that it's inevitable. We have to embrace it if we want to succeed in life. What you said, Ash, that I really when I joined, you know, this company, ONPASSIVE, there was no name then. And it wasn't that someone approached me or connected me or called me. It was a divine, because when I listened to your speech, what you said about what we want to do for humanity with all my heart and being, wow, I'm going to support, pray for you all the way so that you can succeed. Things take time to, happen. And there will be a lot of setbacks, delay, disappointment, disloyalty from people. And I thank God for your life. You never, ever give up. And that is one thing I learned from you. Because no one could ever withstand what you have been through. Continue to appreciate you for all you do. For myself, my family, my partners and friends all over the world are following me with thank you. One question that I've got, in the next chapter, that I believe we don't have the rights to be there, but generosity are going to carry us along. For whoever wants to or wish, I send messages to my people, my families. I don't call them followers. I call partners and families. And I said to them, where we are going, as has told us, I said it many times in the previous weeks, that it is bigger, humongous, and a better place. And they all embrace Victor, we trust you, even though we are ASH MUfareh. And I said to them, I've not met him too, but I believe in his vision. Because his vision is about to change lives around the world. I don't want to take too much time. I really appreciate you, Ash. My question is, please, will you be able to consider, that wants to follow you to that next chapter? Whoever wants to leave can leave. 95, 99% of want to follow you, with you. Because watching for humanity has never, ever been done on the planet Earth. It is unprecedented. And that is why in great support of you. God bless you. Thank you.
God bless you too, my brother. That's beautiful and nice and sweet from you. I appreciate it. And so kind of you. Of course, it's my passion to take people who are like-minded to, a higher ground and to succeed with them. Many deserving people. You've done amazingly well in the first round, and your efforts are, they still speak loud. And obviously, we're known for something. I have to say, if you allow me to be arrogant sometimes, I don't say much about this, but met generous people, have read or seen generous people, but I have not met or known in real life now, this day life, that can compete with my generosity. If that's enough, I think you can expect. We always do. It's good. We'll go even above and beyond the expectations. Yeah, definitely. Want to do that. I'm not making this for myself, obviously. I am not making this for myself. That's another telling factor. I'm making this for those who really would appreciate it. First round, we've learned a few things. Not everybody came with the right, but what we are, talk about future phase, okay, something that we know, like Romola said, okay, it's neat. It can give us value and improve our, whether it's marketing, exposure, way of life in this technological era. I believe we can make a good impact, a difference, and positively, of course. And, the most obvious part of it, which would be humanizing technology and AI. Thank you again. So delighted to see you and have you, beautiful, and yeah, definitely we'll have a good future together. We're going someplace. For now, we're gonna have to go back to Michigan. So.
Hey guys, real quick. Of course, we love it. Ash loves all the nice comments. But anyone that has any questions, look in camera. If you have a question, do this with your hands, and I will call you.
Yeah.
Susie and Collins. So Collins, I'm gonna be a gentleman, and I'm gonna let Susie first, then I'm gonna bring Collins on. So
yeah, brother, whether it's a question or a suggested topic to be addressed, or a feedback in regards of the like the business details of the updates that we said. So raise your red flag or whatever when you want to speak. Yeah.
The red flag. Red flag.
Heart.
Oh, I got mine in the other room. Okay.
Susie Elbows McRae, you go right ahead.
Okay. Hi, Ash.
Hey,
so when you were talking about it being different and we have to be different, and the whole, like we all know, insanity is doing the same thing the same way and expecting different results. But I want to know if this analogy is something that rings true with you, especially with the new business. So back in 2000, England, with my family, this story, and
did you meet Victor there?
No, I wish I had. I can't even remember the places we went, but I went with my parents, my husband, and their kids. And you know why I was invited to drive. Okay. So what am I used to in the United States?
On the left.
Driving on the right. I had to drive on the left. Not only did I have to drive on the left, it was a
we drive on the left here.
In some places.
They drive on right there. Are you talking about the right of this vehicle?
Well, both had changed. So my whole point, and maybe not quite a question, but for people to think about, we are going into a different vehicle, and the way I used to drive, and I didn't have to think. It was like innate. I went in, and when I got there, and I had to sit in a different seat, and I had to sit on the other side, clutch, everything was different. And my dad said to me, this is very different. It's not what you're used to. You're not going to be comfortable, but we're going to go practice. And you're going to be okay. So he was like my guide, and uncomfortable, but I knew that it to help us to travel around. And I was in the car. So at the beginning, I struggled a little, and I was like, oh, I could go back to the old way, but you can't. I'm in England, and I had to drive that way, all the roundabouts and everything. But you want to know what, Ash? By the first days, I said, this makes more sense to me. Drive this way. The English, or the people who drive different in the United States, it seemed more in it. I got comfortable with it. My dad helped me, through all of it. My parents were at the age I don't think they could rent. So that was one of the reasons I was driving. But I was just thinking of that. I'm like, we are so used to doing things passive the way we've been doing them. That
So and it's like you're saying
second
about
hand.
yeah.
We're constantly conscious or unconsciously happened. And we need to relearn and like talking about our brain. So am I accurate in saying that we are going to be in a vehicle and be very different than what our mindset has us in and what we have to do. So I just wanted to throw it out there if I grasped what you're talking about, the new business. We're familiar. This new stuff is going to get comfortable and be even better. And we'll be like, I was in England, like, wow, this makes so much more sense to me. So Red, you'll be glad